Welcome back to my take on how to. And today we're going to do some pens and some horoscope signs. First things first, we should check that your work surface is level and cover it with some plastic, tarp, whatever, because resin is really nasty. And here we are. These are our pen molds. Just going to insert a couple of the pens here, and it has this little protrusion here in the back where it hooks in. Point in first, and then there is a little protrusion. There you go. In we are, and we also have some horoscope signs. So I went ahead and pre-mixed my resin, let it sit for a few moments to have to give the bubbles a chance to come out. And I think I'm gonna start with this, guys. I've made them before and I like this shape the best, but each their own. Okay. Well, this works. It's all in there. Let's see what we can do about the horoscope signs. So they're pretty small, but you can still add them to, for example, the pen. Or some other of your crafts. And if you're wondering why I'm over pouring, I will work that in here with a toothpick in a second. And any excess I can cut off later with my scissors. And what I'm using is kind of like nail scissors because they're made to handle tough stuff. I know it's gross, but that's what it is. Okay, last one, dripping on the surface. That's why you should be protected if possible. Okay, of course I didn't have a toothpick ready, so I had to go and grab one quickly. Also, resin, when it cures, will contract, which means you end up with less amount in your mold than you started out. But of course it won't contract as much as what I poured in here in extra. That's okay. Better too much than not enough. So what I'm doing is just going through everything and try to get rid of those bubbles there, see? So some people have criticized this horoscope signs because some of the signs, like for example Sagittarius or the Scorpio, some of them cannot be inverted in case, you know, one side is more messy than the other. But the majority can be, you know, and you just have to know that ahead of time and work accordingly. Okay, so we do have, no, we don't have a bubble. That went well. There's a little bubble. So you have to squeeze out any kind of air bubbles from the tip of your pen. There you go. Okay, let's top it up. And as usual, I have too much resin left over. That's okay, I will find something else to make with it. And again, if it's really full, don't worry, because it will shrink while it cures, while it sets. It takes several days for it to be really cured. So you will see when I unmold, it will be still kind of like rubbery, but that's okay. Because after a couple days, it's rock hard. That's looking good. Okay, see you for the unmolding. And it is demolding time. As you can see, I had tons of resin left over, so I made a couple keychains here, and I made some little plaques for keychains to put my horoscope signs on. Okay, so let's see how we're doing here. Start off with the pens. Like I said, they're probably gonna be still rubbery, but that's okay. They can harden out afterwards. Okay. And come on, very good. Okay, excellent. Okay. One down. And here's the next one. Pretty rubbery. That will